What it is generics? So in Java, generics means the ability to add type parameters to types. The result is a complex composite type. The general view of such a composite type is this, like this. So class name and type parameters. And the motivation for this, it was because in the beginning, when before the generics, we could do things like this. So array list, not defining the type, and just list the array list. And then we could add an int number, then and list of uh, strings, and then mix with some booleans, and it is totally a mess. And the way to get to recover those informations, it should be doing the cast of all of those. So list.get position 0, and to assign like this, we'll need to do the cast. So it was totally a mess to do like this, to mix different types inside the same list. Okay, so to solve that, they defined the generic. So if we define that it is an array list of strings, we cannot add uh, numbers, we cannot add booleans, only strings. All right, and this is really useful because you don't need anymore to do the cast. You just put like the string Java and that's it. It is really easy. So every time that you need to define uh, the specific type of a type, so yes, generic, it is a way to define type of type. So every time you need to do this scenario right here, so a type of type, so then we use generic. There's a question here. Did I throw an error in the past? Yes, it was a lot of errors in the past. So it was really dangerous to mix all of those types inside of the same list. And every time then you were going to call a method or to retrieve that information, you were like you could face an error. Okay, so it was really dangerous to do that. Okay, and a few facts about generics. A class can have several type parameters, so we can define like type parameter 1, comma, type parameter 2. And in our next lesson, then we are going to study about maps. We'll face this situation right here that we need to define more than one type. Okay, so array list, it is the easiest, and that's why we started for it. And also we can do like this, like multiple types, as we just did with the array list right here. Okay, so it is like this situation when we define an array list of our array list. It is the same that we have right here on the second example. All right. And finally, the generic types, type with type parameters, can also be used as array types. So everything can be defined as an array type. So every time that you see a syntax defining something like a type, you can understand that it is basically anything, really anything. It can be, so if you have like here, type of type. So you could define, oops, and you have maybe a class named box, and you want to put some oranges inside your box, you could do like this. Or maybe it would be a box of box, and then you can put some oranges. Or you are defining a box of salad. And what are the types of those of the salad? You can put some orange, some strawberries, and also some pineapple. So this is basically the idea, all right? So here we have a salad with three types, with three different types. And it could be anything you want. But the thing is, I need to define the type 1, type 2, and type 3. So if you want your salad only with origin, there is no problem. You just repeat right here, like this. And then you have your salad only 100% of oranges. And then you have a box of salad and so on. Okay, so the idea of generic is type of type. Every time you need to define type of types, you can use generic. All right. And the syntax for this to define those things, you can take a look right here on the array list class. So this E right here, it is about elements. So that's here. So type parameter E, the type of element in the list. So when we define like this, we are saying that when creating an instance of an array list, we can define this E, okay? And you maybe find that E in some other places of your code. Let me find here maybe the method get. Okay, so look here, the method get, it returns E. It's not defining the actual type that's going to be returned. It's just E. What does it mean? That if we are creating an array list of strings, string is that E. So when I call the list.get, the get going to return what is going to return string, because the string is the provided E. Okay? And if you define an array list of oranges, then your get method will return an orange. But there's a question here. So E is like a placeholder? Yes, that's the idea. But if you are going to define uh, your class box, that's going to create that, okay? I was not planning to do that, but I think that it goes really well right now. Okay, so we have box. Should I just define here the, oops, it was the salad. And to do that, let me, okay. So salad, the file is okay, all right. Can I just use E? Yes, you can, but you shouldn't. And why? Because E is for internal use of Java, and E means element. So what other letter can I use? You can use T from type. Okay, so T from type, that's perfect. And here, I'd like, I'd say private T, and that is my fruit of the salad, okay? And if I define it here, my getting set method, I have get fruit returning T and set fruit receiving T. Okay, so back to my code right here. I want to define a salad of orange. And now I need to create the orange. I'm going actually to create a package. Salad, I'm going to move right here the salad. And I'm going to define just two fruits. So orange and banana. Okay. And I'm gonna just to redefine the toString. I am a banana. And the orange toString the same way, just I am an orange. Okay, so perfect. Here we have the salad of orange. And my salad. New salad, that's it. And salt, just my salad dot get fruits. So it is returned orange. Okay. And now uh, another salad with banana. Okay. And if I run this, okay. Oh, my mistake right here. Let me just remove this code for some other place. And application salad. All right. Am I getting no? Oh, because I didn't did the set, of course. My salad set fruit. Okay, so no orange. Yeah, that's it. And another salad. I need to call the set fruit and no banana. That's it. All right, now it's better. Okay. So we have different behaviors. Actually, different results using the same behavior. Okay. So here we have a salad of oranges. So I cannot add like new banana. There is an error right here because my salad is for orange, so I cannot add banana. All right, that's how we use generics. You just define here T, and yes, it is the placeholder, and I can replace in any other place that I want to. Okay, just let me remove right here because it's causing an error. Okay, now it's perfect. So new orange, new banana, and that's it. Okay, that's the idea using the generics that acts like placeholders. Okay.